Hello Internet, I'm your only mate, and it's that time again. Time for another death battle. This time we have Chuck Norris versus Segata Sanshiro. What do I know about these guys? Well, I know Chuck Norris for his films like Walker Texas Ranger, and admittedly the only one I've actually seen is just him in Dodgeball, where he really just gives a thumbs up, says, "Thank you, pizza." But he saves the film, really. If it weren't for him, they wouldn't have had that game. At least, in my opinion. Anyway. And Segata Sanshiro, he was kind of an advert for the Sega Saturn, where if someone wasn't playing a Sega Saturn, he would just beat the crap out of them. There's even this clip of like 3 kids walking back after playing sports. He just shows up, floors them, and then just gives them a Sega. So yeah. But I know they do have like a couple weaknesses going for them. Segata, while someone shot a missile at the Sega headquarters, he jumped off the building, stopped the missile, and redirected it into space. Only he didn't let go of it. He held on, it blew up, and he died. So, yeah. And, Chuck Norris, while he's a good fighter, he did lose to Bruce Lee once. At least to my knowledge. But if I had to choose one person to win, I think Chuck Norris is going to win this one. I don't know, based on some stuff I've heard about him, I think he is going to win. Plus, I got this thing telling me that he is going to win. And also, before I watch this, ScrewAttack tweeted some time ago that someone who watched this claimed it got them pregnant. So, yeah, it's a little weird. Right. And play. Oh, crap. There we go.
All tales of superhuman feats have existed for as long as man has been telling stories. And today we pit the greatest of these legends in a clash of East meets West. Chuck Norris. No real introduction needed. Segata Sanshiro, defender of the Sega Saturn. Of all things. He's whizzing on boomstick.
I love that. Chuck Norris. No introduction needed.
To find out who would win a death battle. In ancient China, there was a legend that one day a child would be born from a dragon and vanquish evil from the land. That man is not Chuck Norris, because Chuck Norris killed that man.
Alright.
Carlos Ray Norris, yes, that's his real name, was born to a humble Oklahoma family in 1940. A loner, mediocre student, and all-around physically unintimidating pacifist, his childhood was pitiful. That is, until he answered the call of his country, joined the United States military, and began training in martial arts. From the day he threw his first punch, his life was changed forever.
Naturally.
Turns out Chuck is unnaturally gifted in the ways of violence. After his military career, he wandered America for 10 years, battling in martial arts competitions. He racked up 183 victories, held the professional middleweight karate championship title for 6 years, and became the first Westerner in the history of Taekwondo to earn the 8th degree black belt. But he didn't stop there. Chuck achieved black belt status in 5 additional disciplines: Tang Sudo, Karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, and even one he created, Chuck Kwon-Do. Close, it's actually Chun Kuk Do, or Universal Way, where Chuck harnesses the powers of the universe to achieve superhuman feats.
With one hand, I can crush coal into a diamond.
So impressed at himself, he hired a team of filmmakers to document his life of newfound powers. Some of these real-life accounts include the Delta Force, Walker Texas Ranger, and Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. Just to name
Didn't know they made a cartoon, man.
According to these archives, Chuck can kick a man so hard that he does 6 backflips.
Damn.
More bullets from a machine gun than it can actually hold without reloading.
That doesn't
and
seem
even
physically possible.
transform into fucking animals.
Huh.
Why doesn't he do that more often?
Because the most dangerous animal in the world is Chuck Norris. Chuck has taken his already unprecedented abilities even further through over 35 years of intense training on his secret weapon, the Total Gym.
He even had to create his own pants with a secret gusset to keep them from exploding off his body due to his sheer kicking power. He calls them Chuck Norris Action Jeans.
Naturally,
What other
like
name would that be?
spawned hundreds, no, thousands of myths describing what Chuck Norris is capable of, making it very difficult to separate fact from fiction.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Chuck released a book
jokes about Chuck Norris.
101 of his favorite feats.
Fact number 67. When Chuck Norris does push-ups, he pushes the earth down.
Fact number 95. Chuck Norris is so fast he can run around the world and punch himself in the back of the head.
Fact number
Damn.
80.
Unscramble an
According to
egg.
Einstein's theory of relativity, Chuck Norris can roundhouse kick you yesterday.
Fact number 71. Scientists have estimated that the energy given off by the Big Bang was roughly equivalent to 1 CNRK. 1 Chuck Norris roundhouse kick.
Ah, the
And
roundhouse
those are
kick.
just a few of the ones that we know are true. In addition, legend has it that beneath his magnificent beard lies a third fist.
Really, the Family Guy joke?
Rather tougher. Once, after being beaten unconscious and buried underground inside a truck, he revived himself with a beer shower and miraculously drove the truck out of the earth.
He's proficient with many different vehicles. Speedboats, helicopters, a motorcycle that shoots rockets, and weaponized dolphins.
Whom he can communicate with.
I'll take care of Angelfish. And you guys make sure no one gets out of here.
He also has a
Nice.
keen sense of awareness and is ready for anything. Even a giant alligator parachuting in through a window.
He also put together a team of heroes and saved
Well,
the world
you never
on
know.
multiple occasions.
This guy really is all that is man.
But don't
Sounds
mistake
like it.
unrelenting masculinity for perfection. Despite his
Oh, god damn it, the phone.
he still suffered a total of 10
All times. Hang on.
losses.
And that's not to mention his massive amount of chest hair. Although infinite and a source of power, it makes him easily grabbable, and even once aided in his own, death at the hands of Bruce Lee.
Luckily for
Wait, Bruce Lee
Chuck,
killed him?
death itself fears him.
I thought they
he
just lost.
kind of kept going.
In all our years of research, we've never found an opponent worthy enough to take on the roundhouse kicking, beard punching Texas Ranger. Until now.
I heard another rumor that you were bitten by a king cobra.
Yeah, I was. But after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
Huh. Do not mess with him.
Japanese folklore hosts a plethora of horrifying tales. Raiden, the god of thunder, devours the stomachs of children.
Oh, yeah, that.
Kappas, monsters that dwell in rivers, drown their victims and rip their souls out their anus.
Oh!
And then there's the legend
God,
of the
that's
karate
horrifying.
master who will beat you within an inch of your life if you aren't playing a Sega Saturn. His name is Segata Sanshiro. Men, women,
Segata Sanshiro.
children.
Pretty much just.
Nobody is safe from Segata's wrath.
In 1997, Sega's
I don't know
latest console,
really what to
the
say.
Sega Saturn, was failing. Nintendo was dominating the market, and things seemed bleak for this once
Well, I'm not
great
surprised
video
about
game titan.
That is, until a mysterious stranger appeared with a plan so crazy, it just might work. He'd travel the land and beat the shit out of anyone not playing a Saturn.
And it did work.
Well,
Sales skyrocketed.
can't argue with
alongside the
results.
hospitalization of Japanese youth. But not much is known about this mysterious savior.
We do know that when he appeared, he had a giant Sega Saturn strapped to his back, which he uses to train his physical and gaming prowess at the same time.
And he appears to be dating Sakura from Sakura Wars. Yes, he is somehow dating a video game character.
Well, I'm not
Well,
surprised because this guy has done some pretty amazing things. He's kicked a baseball for a home run, raced over 60 miles per hour on ice, barefoot, and won the World Cup by throwing a player and to score the winning goal.
He is a master of disguise and breaking and entering. He can duplicate and resize himself an unlimited number of times. And
that could prove useful.
An entire club filled with people in only 3 moves.
And again, that doesn't seem physically possible.
Technique is his earth-shattering judo throw, which can make his victims explode upon impact twice.
That could help him out as well.
In short years, Segata has successfully terrorized his entire homeland into loving Sega's floundering console. Sales even surpassed those of the Nintendo 64.
So naturally, the Big N got jealous and launched a huge-ass missile at Sega's headquarters. Oh, of course,
that's what I was talking about.
But Segata, who apparently resides on the roof of the Sega HQ, demonstrated to the world his most impressive feat of all.
He just straight up leapt off the building onto the missile and stopped it against a glass window. Then flipped it around and rode it into space.
A missile of that size would travel around 3,600 miles per hour, something that no window pane in existence could possibly withstand. Just to stop it without cracking the glass, Segata would have had to make the missile weigh less than it should upon contact with him. The only possible explanation is that Segata is simply exempt from the laws of physics and theoretically capable of almost anything.
I've just gone with magic.
Such as surviving the vacuum of space.
Well, until the missile blew up and he died.
Yeah.
Segata Sanshiro wa kimi tachi no kokoro ni.
Or did he?
The
Plot twist! Dun dun dun!
commercial announcer claims that Segata will always live on in our hearts.
Oh.
But also, he lived on in, the regular way.
Well,
Oh,
most are
okay.
blinded by the tears of sadness in their eyes. If you look closely, you'll see what appears to be a shooting star. Or Segata re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. But don't just take my word for it.
1 year after his supposed death, a strangely similar-looking man appeared in the game Rent-A-Hero number 1. He mentored the main character in the ways of martial arts, while claiming to have once been a great hero himself.
Then in 2012, as Sonic and friends competed in the Race of Ages, a man bearing a giant Sega Saturn on his back was seen steering a missile away from the track.
But the most irrefutable evidence of all came in 2013, when Segata Sanshiro himself crashed a Sega Sound Unit concert and performed his own theme song live on stage. All video footage was destroyed, but we were able to recover a few surprisingly high-quality pictures.
And as of the February 2015 issue of Archie's Sonic the Hedgehog comic, a familiar-looking judo master fought the Blue Blur in a tournament on Mobius, which is our own Earth 3,000 years in the future. There's only one logical conclusion. Segata's not only alive,
he's immortal.
Death may not be able to conquer Segata, but he in turn has difficulties against the death of others. Specifically,
zombies.
And ultimately, while he successfully revived the Saturn, his skills were not enough to keep Sega on top forever.
Perhaps the reason he remains shadowed in anonymity is that he is biding his time, waiting for the right moment to step into the light and rescue Sega yet again.
God knows they need him now more than ever.
Regardless,
it's
safe
kind of
to say
true.
that all should heed Segata's parting words. Or else.
Segata Sanshiro!
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Not yet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, talking about this. I still think Chuck Norris is going to win this fight for a few reasons. One, he definitely has a speed advantage from what I've heard. If he can run so fast that he can run around and punch himself in the back of the head, that only doesn't really seem physically possible, but you gotta be pretty damn fast to do that. Which is speed I don't think Segata is capable of. What else? Oh yeah, there's the thing with the gun. That's another point. Segata doesn't use guns or anything, so if Chuck Norris pulls out dual SMGs or something, I don't know why I immediately go with dual SMGs anyway, then that could just really screw over Segata. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chuck Norris is going to win. If he loses, then alright, congratulations Segata. If he wins, yay, I got one right! Alright, and play.
We'll return to Delta Force right after these messages.
Is this where the fight starts? Oh. Oh, you've done it now. Oh, yeah, pull out a gun. Oh, I didn't think he just take it. Oh, damn.
If you come back in here, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for them.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's the third fist. Segata's just not backing down. Well, neither of them are. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, look at this! Come on, Chuck! I said on the internet I thought you were gonna win! Oh. Shattered the earth in two. Oh. Did he just... Of course, he had to be at the planet Saturn. What? Oh! Oh! Did... What? Cool sunglasses. Uh-oh. Black hole. Oh. What? Why are we seeing no death battle? Wait, was that... Does this mean it's a draw?
Apocalyptic! Holy shit, that was awesome! But who won?
I don't know.
Who won?
Things are still going. Our instruments just can't pick them up anymore. I believe they might have ripped a hole in space-time, so they've either traveled to another dimension or completely destroyed their plane of existence.
Huh.
Or both.
Well,
There it is again!
God have mercy on wherever they ended up. I guess this one just kinda spaced out.
Nice pun, Moonstick.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, what's the next time? Ooh. I don't really...
And you
Nightmare.
I'm Guts.
Guts. Ooh. This could be an interesting one. I'm just gonna watch until the end to make sure I don't miss something.
Please like, share with your friends, and subscribe.
And if you
I'm
wanna
already
know about
subscribed.
more
Stop
weird
asking me.
Check out our latest Who Is, all about the Green Lantern.
And don't forget to register for Screw-Attack's convention, SGC, right now! Go to sgconvention.com and pre-register for the biggest gaming party ever. We'll be there.
Thank you for watching.
You're most welcome. Huh. Alright, there's nothing at the end. Okay. I'll just keep it at the screen. Okay. So yeah, that was an outcome I did not expect. I honestly thought they were at least going to have a winner. So, yeah, I thought that was an amazing fight. They just kept pulling off the most ridiculous stuff. Shattering the Earth in half. Lifting Saturn's asteroid ring and throwing it like through the sun. Destroying it, causing a black hole, and then still fighting each other. That was amazing! Oh, man. And I'm just going to explain. When I seem to be, like, shocked at seeing something when they brought up a bunch of, like, old death battles. Like, I know I saw Batman vs. Captain America. And, wait, what else was it? I don't know, there were a few I just can't remember for some reason. But one I saw in 2D sprite animation was Superman and Super Saiyan God Goku. Why all the teasers? Anyway, I think I'll just end it there. Cheers for watching, and if you enjoyed, like, comment, and sure, subscribe if you want. And I'll see you later. Bye. Fucking phone.